Let's talk about people being passed up by the bus.
Bye.
So let me give this disclaimer. I am in no way, shape, or form, or fashion. What? I'm not encouraging or advocating for bus drivers to pass people up at bus stops. One of our main functions is to board passengers and transport them.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to drive you to the stove.
However, there are some instances where people will be passed up at the bus stop or they will be left behind at the bus stop. And since I am a frontline transit worker / driver / operator, I'm a bus operator.
Thanks, Captain Obvious.
I can give you some insight and perspective as to why these things happen, or a few reasons why they can happen. So first of all, your mobile devices, if you're like totally just locked into your phone while you're at the bus stop, that might cause you to be passed up.
That's how a lot of y'all get left at the bus stop. Y'all be on the phones doing all this, turn a little bit, pull up, don't see me. Then I pull off, now y'all mad at me. A lot of y'all get left like that.
So shout out to Bus Driver Dude. Make sure you follow him on Instagram and TikTok. But yeah, just keep in mind, it is a shared responsibility between the bus operator and the passenger. It's the responsibility of the bus driver to serve the stop, but it's also the responsibility of the person waiting for the bus to pay attention to when the bus is arriving, especially if you're at a bus stop that's served by multiple bus routes. Just look up. Look up sometimes. If you're looking down at your phone, just look up and see, oh, is the bus coming? Okay. Look right down. Oh, is the bus coming? Like, always be checking. Always check. If you see someone that appears to be visually impaired or something like that, then yeah, take the extra steps to make sure that person is aware that the bus is there. But in my experience, most people that are visually impaired and have disabilities and things of that nature, they are typically very much aware of the bus arriving and they are ready to go with the fare and everything. And on a lot of buses, when we stop and open the doors, it also makes an audible announcement. In this particular clip, I actually did a full video breakdown of this, and basically that bus was full. So sometimes the bus will pass you up if the bus is full. And a lot of times the dispatcher or the radio controller, they will give instructions to the driver to do drop off only. So it's not always some bus driver just maliciously passing you up with an evil maniacal grin on their face like, well, that was more of a laugh. That wasn't quite a grin. A grin would just be like, but I did the evil laugh. So an evil, forget it. Another reason why you might get passed up is because you might be banned from the transit system. Especially if you have a known history of harassing bus drivers as well as passengers. And I'm gonna be honest with you, most public transit systems have a few people within the system who are regular disruptive passengers. Like, everybody knows about them, from the drivers to the passengers to the supervisors.
He ain't lying.
These individuals are constantly causing problems. So there are times where they can be banned, sometimes temporarily, like for just a day, and sometimes they can be banned permanently. Even if it's not an official ban, and I'm not saying this is right, I'm not saying that I encourage this, I'm just telling you like it is. So I should probably say it so you can know what I'm talking about, right?
Nobody cares.
If you're someone that causes a lot of problems, or you specifically had an issue with a bus driver where you were harassing them, insulting them, threatening them, that bus driver may not see you if you're standing at a bus stop, and they'll just keep going because they didn't see anybody there. So yeah, basically, if you're gonna act like this on the bus right here,
Fucking drive! Your bus driver's a stupid on my life, bro.
then don't expect that bus driver to be happy when they see you standing at a bus stop.
On the bus, huh? I tried to get on the bus down there. That motherfucker ran around me.
Oh.
I ran up to this bus stop. He still trying to go around me. So now we gotta wait. Now we gonna have a face off.
Man, let it ride, man.
Yeah, because he not going nowhere. He can't hit me with the front of this bus. That's his job. Fuck. No. I'm having an interview, y'all.
He's having an interview.
So this is a great example. Now, mind you, I don't have the full context of this clip. I don't know the story of this clip, but I have seen situations like this where a person had the same story, like the bus driver just keeps passing me up, so I'm gonna stand in front of the bus. I don't know why they passed me up. This is so unfair. Come to find out, this person tried to harass the bus driver. This person was harassing passengers at some point recently. So the bus driver's like, yeah, I'm not picking that person up. Or another thing that happens in these situations sometimes is the person will be running for the bus, but they're not at the bus stop. So the bus driver will pull off and the person is upset at the bus driver because they're like, they didn't wait for me. So this person will get upset, and if they are able to catch up with the bus on foot, which honestly, we get stuck in traffic so much that depending on the part of town that you're in, you may easily catch up to the bus on foot. People will jump in front of the bus and hold the bus up. Now mind you, the guy said the bus driver passed him up twice. Why did the bus driver specifically pass this person up twice? We don't know. Maybe the bus driver was being a jerk. Like I said, I don't know the full context of the story, but it is interesting that this person said the bus driver passed me up and went around me 2 times.
Hey, real quick, I've been seeing a lot of this lately. We're not doing this no more. If you don't make the bus and the bus driver pulling off, don't run in front of the bus and just sit there and hold everybody else up. Like you come running for the bus don't let you on, so now you sit like this. Now nobody can't go. So you just gonna hold everybody else up. We're not doing that no more, man. We're not doing that. If you don't make the bus, you just gotta wait for the next one. That's it.
Another reason you might get passed up is because, yeah, the bus driver is a toxic jerk.
I told you. What did I tell you? Didn't I tell you? 'Cause I told you. And when did I tell you? A long time ago.
But let me tell you something. If a bus driver has a history of passing people up at bus stops, like no reason whatsoever, they just see a group of people and they're like, not picking you up today. I don't want you on my bus.
Don't ever do that again.
That driver can get into a lot of trouble. We have interior as well as exterior cameras filming at all times. So it's not a good idea for a bus driver to just pass people up at will, because eventually that can catch up to that driver.
Because I heard about you. I'm waiting on you at the door.
Another reason you might get passed up is because the bus is not in service.
How dare you?
The bus could be either headed back to the garage or the yard to pull in and park, or the bus could be dead heading to a location to start a different route, not the route you're waiting for. Oh, and if your bus stop is near like a garage where they park the buses at, you are gonna get passed up by a lot of buses. There's gonna be a ton of buses going past you that are not in service, so just be prepared. So whether you're a bus driver or a passenger, if you have any other reasons that you want to add to this list, list them in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing, and thank you for watching Bus Driver Life.